So the broken foot is preventing me from doing walk and talks anymore. So I figured, why not buy a car mount and just do, driving talks? Because somebody's got to still talk hoops, right? I can't be an account called Jay Talk Hoops if Jay is not talking the hoops. So let's talk about that game Buzelis had last night. And not only that game he had last night, but the games he's been having this week. So last week, if you guys watched my videos, I was very critical of Buzelis. He was getting outplayed by Isaac Okoro. He was getting outplayed by Patrick Williams. And a lot of Bulls fans were mad. They were like, why isn't he, closing these games? Why isn't he playing more minutes than them? And my whole thing was, we can't just gift wrap him minutes. Like, if he can't outplay guys like Isaac Okoro, guys like Patrick Williams, that's a problem. If he can't outplay those guys and take those minutes, can't snatch those minutes away from those dudes, then Buzelis simply isn't the guy that we thought he was. And the last two games, man, he responded and he's been playing his ass off. He's been looking like the guy that we saw at the end of last season, the guy who got everybody's hopes up that he has this high ceiling. He's been playing killer basketball lately. Against the Cavaliers on Friday, he went for 24 points. He shot like 60% from the field. He was only 2 for 6 from 3 in that game, but he still showed a willingness to take the shots and to create the shots. And then yesterday, man, that was an efficient game against the Hawks. He shot 10 for 11, 7 for 8 from 3. The only miss he had was from 3, and he was getting to the rim whenever he wanted to. So when Buzelis plays like that, that's when I see people who think that he's going to be a legitimate all-star. That's when I see what you guys are talking about. I'm not quite there yet. I think he can be. I think he'll make a couple all-star games in his career for sure. But I see him more on that like fringe all-star level, that Franz Wagner type level, not a dude who's a certified all-star all the time. The people out there who think that he has Giannis type ceiling, Giannis type potential, I still think you motherfuckers are nuts. And yes, those people are out there. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, I highlight those people all the time because they're nuts. I always bring up their old tweets where they were saying that crazy shit to me. I don't think his ceiling is quite that high, but the game that he played yesterday, man, that was fun to watch. The Bulls don't play any defense at all. For a game to be 152 to 150 in regulation with no overtime or anything, that's insane. But it was still a fun game to watch, primarily because it was Buzelis doing a lot of the creation, doing a lot of the things that we need to see him do. His handle looked a lot tighter. He's really good at getting to his left hand and finishing with his left hand. That's one of the most impressive parts about him as a right-handed player, is that he can get to the left. He can finish with the left, but man, that was a fun game to watch, and that's the type of game that gives me hope in the future that maybe the Bulls have something with Buzelis. I still think they need to scrap this entire roster, except for Josh Giddey. You need to sell high on Kobe White while you can, sell high on Ayo Dosunmu while you can, get whatever you can get for the rest of these guys, and just build around Buzelis and Josh Giddey. 2 years from now, if anybody on this roster is still here besides Josh Giddey and Buzelis, that's a problem. Actually, I'll take that back. Isaac Okoro, he has won me over. I am officially a full-fledged member of the Isaac Okoro fan club. He could still be on the roster in 2 to 3 years, but everybody else on this roster, they got to go. The 3 guys that you can keep around: Josh Giddey, Buzelis, Isaac Okoro. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this new format, the Drive and Talk. Like I said, broken foot. I can't really walk anymore. I can't do the walk and talks as much as I love doing those. 6 to 8 weeks, should be back to doing them. But let me know what you think about the new format, and let me know if you've been watching Buzelis the last couple games and if it's getting your hopes up.